welcome to the Velocity Racing League Round 6 ATCC race at Adelaide International Raceway. We've got 8 minutes to go in qualifying currently with Chris Viss, who's watching from in the crowds at the moment. Currently at the top of the timesheets with Matt Caldwell here, chasing him down. He's a little over 3/10 slower at the moment, followed by Jack Green, who's interestingly sitting in the pits as we speak. But Chris Viss in that little dainty RX-7 should be really quick here today. It's quite a narrow track, narrow twisty one, and there he is off in the distance, sitting on the hill, watching his mate Matt Caldwell try and beat his times. What's this lap gonna be? He comes around this weird banked hairpin for the final corner, and as he crosses the line, it's no improvement, 4/10 down on Chris Viss's time. Interestingly, at the moment in Adelaide on track there's actually a 40-kilometre crosswind coming down the main straight, and it's quite cold, so some of the drivers might actually be struggling with high temperatures for the first time this season. Normally it's too hot, so what can Matt Caldwell do here? Over the hill, braking down into second gear. Oh, I think he wasn't meant to hit that curb. There's Blitz off to the side. What's he doing? Giving a little flick spin around. So we switch back to Matt Caldwell. Oh, he's hit the wall there. Wow. Oh, that would have been a good lap there too. That's still his personal best, even though he's hit the wall. So he'll be kicking himself about that one just there. What will these guys do? Will traffic impede him here? Doesn't look like it. He's still, judging by those steering inputs, looks like he's riding on the edge of the grip. Oh, good catch there. Now, today I've got my co-commentators, Ryder Smith and Nicholas Gregg.
Yes.
G'day everyone.
Oh, I forgot about that. No camera.
Yeah, no chat cameras, unfortunately.
Yes. We'll hit that curb again. Maybe that's a little way to help get the car rotated around, as we see one of our new entries in the rearview mirror. Max Angelo, welcome buddy. Tight exit, looks like he's been slowed down by the traffic here, Max Caldwell. So see him flying down. He said his flying lap. And here we go to start his lap here. It's Jack Green. What can he actually manage here today? He's been quite the dominant driver this season. What do you think? Can he get a bit closer than 6/10 on?
Yeah, short track this, it's 55 seconds, 6/10, quite a large margin compared to his recent performance. He's been able to put in solid performances every single round, which is able to secure him that top spot in the championship at the moment. But right now, P3, if Viss and Caldwell can pull out good performances here, they'll be catching right up.
If you just had a 56.2, that'd be best lap so far. So you've moved his...
That's a good lap for him. I'd imagine that VL is a bit of a beast to drive around this track. Very, very heavy, and not a lot of straight line to really open her up.
Well, you do have the drag strip
down the main straight here. Better watch out for him, particularly on lap one. We'll see, I'd imagine quite a long run here, so I think he'll be able to make up a couple of positions off the grid.
How am I still in the server?
We switch.
Also,
Jack Green has run off at turn one. That's going to destroy his lap for this time. As we see Caldwell and Viss on their outlaps going side by side. Interesting strategy there. As Jack Green just spins again in the solo VK Commodore. Wonder what he's doing there. Perhaps he is still struggling with tyre heat.
Also, I reckon the wind will play a big factor, as it's a wind that pushes your car through that little swervy section will make your car understeer very wide for that left-hander. And I reckon it'd be a bit of a pest to get around the corner. So you want to get on the accelerator early, but the car just won't let you. This, I think, such a lap.
You can see here with these throttle pedals, you can see Jack Green's technique of flat shifting where he slightly lifts off the throttle just as he gets it in, which is slightly quicker than the rest of the drivers who are actually just using the clutch like you normally would. So he's got quite a good technique for driving in the straight line. He laps off again.
Snooks is off.
Switch over to Caldwell. Oh, Ryan Snooks might have just been his lap. Yeah. Looks like it is. He improves his lap again. He seems to be dominating, particularly the Group C class. That car on this track should be near on that. Improve this time. What can Matt Caldwell do? We'll follow him around. Oh, he's up in the first sector. He's up a 10th. What can he do in this final sector? We know he hit the wall, so he could be on here for a sub 55 second lap here. What's he going to do? Could this wind actually be helping them? It looks like he's hit the final corner quite well. He's on the gas hard. Slide oversteer. Oh, he tops him by 0.06 of a second. That's a brilliant lap from Caldwell there. Jack Green now. He'll be looking to close that gap down a long way. He's a lot further off than he normally is.
Only just over a minute left, so the drivers will be coming onto their last, or a couple last laps now.
Spivey's yellow. Spivey's, been in a very awkward place.
And Spivey's back to the pits.
Jack Green, 8 temps down, so he...
Jack Green. Right on this stack. Okay, here we go.
A lot of camber coming into these final corners here because it is a bit of an oval track. So this track has a drag strip, an oval, and a short circuit of this within this full. And as you can see there, there's Caldwell, I believe, sitting up in the grass just watching on by. This is bringing his Mazda.
What's going on here?
With this.
Looks like Viss has given up on taking pole position. What about Jack Green though? He'll be pushing hard. Gap. He's down on that time again, it looks like. What can he manage? He seems to be struggling to get that retail around the track.
Yes, because the track today is an awfully cold day over in Adelaide, so very cold track, very cold tyres, and he's diving in the pits.
Looks like he's pulling in. Wow.
Yes.
So there you have it, Matt Caldwell on pole once again.
I know someone else can steal it.
Quality,
Josh Hill out of nowhere.
Looks like Josh Hill's the only one left out on track.
And he beat Sanson.
And he actually improves and beats Sanson. And okay, that's just Angelo having a spectator position.
What's that hill?
That is a quite crazy hill. I think we'll have to contact the Adelaide Council to level that out. That's not very safe, is it?
Nah.
Right, well, we got 2 minutes till cars are on the grid for race 1 tonight.
And we have just had Adane. He's joined the server just at the end of the quali, so he'll start from the back in race 1.
No, does that mean we have to safety cars?
Yeah, that just means, Jack, you know that you don't
Press drive.
Yeah, don't press drive.
Yeah.
Jack
So-
winning race at Sandown. Actually, now he's hopped in the commentary. So
Filling in for Javier Rodriguez tonight.
And he'll be in
So-
soon anyway.
But we see here at the top of the list, Matt Caldwell managed 16 laps in that session, and which is plenty more than anyone else. And I think it's paid off because he only just managed to beat Chris Fiss by 600ths of a second there. So congratulations to him. Then we've got obviously Chris Fiss, pole position, you could say, for Group C, very typical from him. Followed by Jack Green. He's a bit further off than he'd like, 7 entire tenths. That's not where he'd like to be, although still just behind them on the grid. So he looks like he was doing race runs. Interesting. Maybe he's going to have more pace in the race than over these guys. So, but you never know. I think it'll be interesting to see if Jack Green can actually jump Chris Fiss off the start. That rotor engine's not too good in a straight line, so we'll see how he goes with that. Followed by Patrick Donnelly, and then Max Spivey. I think he's struggling a bit in that car, especially around this track. He only managed 4 laps though. I think that was due to quite a lot of bins, but he's still in P5, followed by Josh Hill. That VH Commodore is a bit of a monster apparently, so we'll see how he fares in the race. Followed by Sanson, Blitz, Angelo, Murdoch to round out your top 10. Then we have Ryan Snooks and apparently Adane is joining the server.
Yeah, he's in there.
is that a New Zealand flag on Jack Green's car? Come to Jack Green's car, and on his left side of his car, he has his name, the flag and the name. But I don't think the state star.
It's too low res for me.
Yeah, and it looks like the New Zealand flag. That's interesting.
Jack, start streaming
All right,
again.
everyone.
Oh.
Yep. All right, everyone. We're back.
Bit of technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, but we're back on the grid. We can see Spivey in the back turning his wheels.
The Camaro
for no
giving it some
reason.
revs.
Got a couple of guys. 18 seconds to go. Let's ride on board with Jack Green for the first section. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 lights on. It's lights out and away we go. Jack Green's got a good launch there, but he's had to bog down to steer away from Caldwell as we look back on the pack. Spivey's got a brilliant start there. He's going to make a move up the inside of Spivey into P2 here. Jack Green going back to third. Chris Smith into fourth. And Caldwell has maintained his lead here. And it looks to be like a pretty clean turn one. Jack Green's Spivey's fallen way back. Oh, someone's been bopped in the background.
Yes, Josh Hill did bop.
Run away here, but as we jump, Glitch is starting from the pit lane. Josh Hill, what can he see?
Nice move for Spivey.
Josh Hill gets a bit sideways. What's Spivey doing here? He's going to follow up Nash Murdoch and Patrick Donnelly.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get an exit here and just gets past them. Spivey had a good start there off the launch, but just couldn't keep it.
Made a bit of a mistake coming onto the back straight here. But what can this VL power do? That's his main advantage on this track. Jack Green's actually managed to maintain the lead here. Caldwell as we switch to defend that battle.
Still with the very high winds down at Adelaide with the 37k winds. So these drivers still be having some understeer through this section they're going through now.
What can Chris Viss do actually? He's just managed to catch right up to the back of Caldwell through that section after the straight, but I don't think he's going to be able to actually make a move. So watch it right on board here as he likely just falls away down this straight. Jack Green's run a bit wide, they've all run a bit wide, I think.
Yes, the only problem with
taking the best line through there. Look at these guys just pull away from him down the straight.
Fastest lap there by Jack Green on the third lap. 56, so that's an alright lap. I'm leading this pack here. The only problem with Chris Viss's car, it's got all this corner speed. As soon as it gets onto the straight, it's got nothing. Ooh.
What's he going to do here? He's managed to actually get up the inside here as they run side by side, giving room. He's going to force Caldwell a bit wide. He's going to be actually probably a bit slower though. He's managed to cut back inside behind him. Jack Green just runs off into the distance. Yeah, but again, we'll just see telltale stories so far. Having the best car through the corners and the worst car down the straight can be very painful.
Jack Green still leads by 7 tenths going to turn 1. With Caldwell and
losing 7 tenths down that straight, but look through the corners, he gets right up against him here. Right on towards
locks the rears.
He's locked the rears, has he?
And all under control there.
Murdoch runs off
What?
into the grass. He's going to drop a couple positions here. Max Spivey, what's he doing?
Is it going to be a safe re-entry here? Yes, it is. Healy's going for a move on Donnelly a bit further up. He's side by side down this straight now. All the way down this drag strip, all the way down to turn 1.
A drag race here, fittingly. Wow, look at that car just pull away from Josh Hill here. I'm going to follow him through this lap. Into third gear. Right up against his bumper. Looks like that car's a bit better in the corners.
He did look for a move around the outside to turn. Is that a singular corner? Yes. No. Turn 2, I believe it will be. It's a bit of a lock up there. Oh, Caldwell!
Oh, he's very close. Caldwell spins. What's gone on there? He's got a... Oh, he hasn't quite... I think he might have actually
Tangled.
slightly got in the way of...
Snooks is yellow.
There, Caldwell's dropped.
Snooks has had a spin.
Hill's just tagged Donnelly, and Caldwell's going to fly past, and wow.
Spivey! Oh, Spivey!
Spivey's into the wall.
Just flinging himself into the wall.
Oh, Spivey's going to be screaming his head off in that chat.
Yes.
And here comes Nash Murdoch. Wow, nice rear vision mirror there.
Oh, Caldwell's very wide.
Off again. What's going on here? It's all kicked off.
Oh, he's rejoined the track. Oh my god. Side by side split. Spivey gives him a touch.
Spivey's bumped him off. Josh Hill. Side by side with Nash Murdoch.
Josh Hill not having the straight line speed of that Camaro. Murdoch locks up.
Murdoch locking up. Josh Hill's going to be at such a disadvantage in a straight line compared to the Camaro and the VL Commodore.
Yes.
And Donnelly, the real beneficiary here, up into third and looks to be pulling away as Murdoch goes up the inside of Spivey. Spivey rubs against the wall.
Like Spivey just opened that door.
We're just going to see evidence of the straight line speed of both of these cars here as we switch to Murdoch. Look at the gaps that they've pulled out there. As we switch back to Hills on board. They tighten up through the corners once again. It appears that cornering ability, slowest is at the back, and Spivey's car, which is fastest in the straight line, is in the front. So this will be an interesting battle. They'll just open and close the gap lap after lap, I imagine.
Also, Blitz got himself out of last place after Max Angelo had a little bit of a spin.
Look how close
Josh Hill.
Oh, Josh Hill spun. Does he catch it?
Yeah, but he'll just hop back on the track.
And
But Caldwell
will get him here.
Yes, if he doesn't get into this corner, he's definitely going to get him down the straight. So as we watch him
lapping a couple tenths quicker than Donnelly. What's the gap now between those two? Just over a second. Spivey might be on here to have a pass in a couple laps, but the gaps at the front just opened wider. Once again, we see Jack Green, not the strongest in qualifying, but that race pace, that VK. Oh, Caldwell, this will be interesting. He should have the pace. He was obviously the pole sitter, all the way down in 7th position now. He'll be kicking himself for a couple bins, actually. And,
Jack Green getting stuck.
Very on edge. Jack Green, wow. 56 flat. That's a good lap time there. We see Spivey just edging closer, a couple tenths a lap.
Caldwell gets past Josh Hill.
Looks like he's going to be able to successfully pass him down the straight. I don't think we'll see a fight back from Josh Hill. It's actually Spivey. What can he manage to do chasing down Patrick Donnelly, with actually Murdoch becoming a bit more of a threat?
Sanson, I've been watching his time between a day, and he's been sitting around trying to wait for it.
Oh, Murdoch, he's gone off at that corner again. It's looking very difficult for these drivers. He hasn't slightly...
Yes, that
he's only just got on the grass, but now we'll see Caldwell right up against him again.
Yes, there's been
we might see a move here into turn 1.
There's been a big...
quite good in the straight line.
There's been a big change to the track since practice, so they used to have taken certain braking line through that corner where they keep going off, but now there's 37k winds, and they have a lot of understeer. That's where the wind's pushing up against your car, pushing you out wide. Caldwell looks up the inside. Tries to make...
wind pushing from right to left across the cars here, so as they come up over this rise, and of course the next one, they're going to be being pushed a bit more to the left than usual, which is causing a couple lock-ups, it appears. There goes another one from Nash Murdoch. He's lost a bit of momentum here. Matt Caldwell, the pole sitter, looks like he's putting all sorts of pressure all over the back of Nash Murdoch's Camaro. And subsequently has dropped almost 2 seconds back off Spivey. So,
Here we go. Caldwell
looks like
gets
he's
a run.
going to make a move. Drag race down the straight.
Murdoch and
Not much in it. And Murdoch's going to be the sensible driver there. Just let him through. It's different class racing.
oh, he pokes his nose back through. Caldwell just slams the door. Oops, Snook's in the pits. Wait, was he? Nope. I just came up with pits and he's not even in the pits. Tricked me there.
Back from Paddy Pants. Actually, as we look back from Caldwell, as we see Nash Murdoch all over the back of him, he looks like he's run a bit too deep into there again.
Does sound like he's in the right gear either. So Josh Hill might get a run up on him too.
Josh Hill looking aggressive there.
Josh Hill all over the back of him, but that
All over
Camaro
the back
just
of him.
started speed.
Oh, bump draft.
Oh,
Bump draft again.
Josh Hill knowing that he doesn't have the straight line speed of that Camaro, even though they're in the same class. That Camaro's just like...
Wow, it just pulls away down the straight.
Ooh, Nash sliding it in. He's going to run
Oh,
wide here.
Nash Murdoch, he's off into the grass.
He's going to do a safe re-entry.
Up the inside, and he still hasn't got back on the track. There we go. He's going to have lost a lot.
Oh!
He's not. Oh, bit of rear wheel spin there.
Spivey actually on the back of Donnelly. Sort of.
Spivey now. Getting closer.
Just fell off the back there, just missed that apex by a year.
Lap car in Angelo, the new guy.
Yeah, debut race.
He's doing quite well here in his first league race.
Donnelly trying to grab any sort of slipstream he can. He's sitting behind the lap cars trying to grab it.
There's Caldwell also.
Yeah, he's...
Starting to stick up behind.
Yeah, he's stalking behind, waiting for a little mistake by Spivey. Been a bit inconsistent into this sector here, even into that left-hander where everyone keeps stuffing. I've got to figure out which one are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's turn 6.
This battle's really starting to heat up though.
Spivey actually
Coming
defended.
into this corner again.
Oh.
Caldwell all over the back of Max Spivey.
These two cars are matched down the straight, basically. I think there's only like 2 or so Ks between them, so the slipstream here from Caldwell is going to be useful. So you can get the XL. Spivey got a bit wavy in the back end. Here he goes. In the slipstream. Pulls out, actually. There goes.
I think he knows that Spivey's going to have the straight line speed advantage over him.
Donnelly, he's just been sitting in 3rd place this whole time. Oh, Spivey. Oh, Caldwell grabs on the brakes. That he's good driving there. Oh, we've got... Who's that running wide? The lap car of Max Angelo. He runs wide and he's hot back on track. Actually, Vish has caught onto the back of Jack Green, actually. We better watch. Cheeky flash of the headlights there from Chris Vish.
Oh, Spivey spun!
No.
Not quite. I think Caldwell helped him into the wall there. Yes, we got a quick progress update on Chris Vish. Jack Green is starting to feel the effective pilot a bit more, which could be a thing. Oh, managed to just barely save it. Lost about a second there.
Did he keep him? Oh, there's a big battle going on there.
Switch back to Spivey. I don't think he'll be able to fight back again against Caldwell. Like, Caldwell's got too much pace in the corners, and Spivey hasn't got that much of an advantage in the straight line.
There is a 3-way battle going on down there.
Actually, all over the back of a Dane.
Yes, for P7 in this battle.
Close spacing all over the field here. we see the NVIDIA A9X follow the very large Adelaide hits the wall.
Sends and goes under brakes. The final corner, I don't think we've seen one get pulled off.
Contact, not quite. How's the straight line speed of these cars? The A9X just in front of the Rover.
The
wow,
Rover
it's splitting. Obviously, that's a Group A Rover and a Group C A9X.
It's the Rover Group A.
Up the inside, though. Oh, they've almost made contact.
I think they did there, but it's a light touch. But Viss is still in the back of Jack Green up ahead.
Wow. We switched to the battle for the lead. Yeah,
There's a lead, a lead in the podium right now, so who knows what it looks.
How much later Christmas?
Oh, Viss!
Lost the win.
Oh, he controlled that car.
Wow.
Oh yeah. There's a caution turn 7. It's a Dane. He's spun it. Wonder if there was contact between him and Sanson, and also Max Angelo has spun it. Oh, side by side splits and snooks. I'm looking everywhere. Jack probably can't keep up.
This is off.
This is off.
This is fun.
Yes, that's the corner we've been talking about. He's actually the corner we've been talking about.
The corner that comes over the rise there.
Yes.
It doesn't look like it will affect him much, other than a free pass to this man, Jack Green, as he flies down the main straight and comes into lap 18 out of 25.
Yes, I think the tyre wear's hitting now. Lap 18, there was about 3 incidents during that lap, so
drivers. We hear Matt Caldwell all over the back of Patrick Donnelly.
And yellow again.
The final spot on the podium. Looks like, I think he'll be able to get him into turn 1 here, if not down the straight.
Wait, where is Viss?
Oh, wow. That Nissan.
I think Viss has gone a lap down, actually.
I think Viss may have missed a checkpoint.
Yeah, Viss has missed the checkpoint and he's slowly climbing down. He'll go. Oh, this is not good for
Viss.
Viss.
He's going to lose a lap here.
Oh, Ryan Snooks is off.
Goes up the inside, Ryan Snooks into the wall quite heavily. Oh, they're
stuck?
very tight here.
No, he's not stuck.
Looks like Donnelly's actually managed to keep in front of Caldwell. That's some brilliant racecraft there for him.
Donnelly goes for a very defensive
corner.
line.
Defensive line. Oh, doing very well here. I think we'll see this drag race down the main straight once again.
Yes. Slipstream of Caldwell. Don't really know how good that beamer is. Oh, he's just sent it.
Oh,
straight
wow.
pass.
He has gone up the inside.
Does Donnelly go for it?
We'll find Chris Viss is actually still in position 2, but has for some reason gone a lap down.
Yes, he's missed the checkpoint when he ran wide. He's in the wall. Viss is in the wall.
It's in the wall. Does that mean we'll actually see him back into the fight for position 2?
No, because he's missed the checkpoint.
Long way.
No, he's a long way behind. Oh no, he's a long way behind. He's missed the checkpoint when he went off the track, so he's a lap down.
Fix that. No, we'll be able to fix that.
Are we gonna fix that?
Yeah. He shouldn't lose a lap for that. He lost enough time.
Yeah, but he won't be able to qualify. Actually, he'll qualify even better. So, lucky him.
That is true. Angelo's yellow. He's ran wide at turn 2. If a Dane's also off. Is a Dane stuck? What's he doing? Trying to get safe re-entry?
Dane going here. Yeah, looks like he's going to be waiting for Chris Viss. Oh, what's the Dane doing? Sitting on the side of the road? Is he just parked up? Or is he letting the cars through as we see position 2 and
It's a big gap here.
past him?
This is very interesting. He's just sat there.
Starting to close up.
Yeah, he was just waiting. That is very sensible. And he's gone back to pits.
He's actually gone back to pits, so
That one was
like
interesting.
he's retiring from this race.
Definitely no time for a safety car there.
If I can pop in, under new regulations from the Supercars Championship next year, that would mean a withdrawal from the race instead of him being able to come back out like he is right now.
That's Jar
So,
fact.
That's a sharp fact. And
Yes.
did you even know I was here? Probably not.
Yes. We got the VRL CEO here. She's known as big.
You two doing a good job, by the way.
Thanks, Jav.
You should be.
It was a bit of a messy start, but we got it. Yes, as everything kind of settles down now, as it comes to the end of the race. Spivey is charging, trying to catch Josh Hill, who's in the lower class. I believe. So, yeah, I think so. Jack Green's got a 24-second lead over Caldwell. With Donnelly behind by 3 seconds, with Hill behind by 4.
And that's Spivey, though. Not too far away from Josh Hill.
Yes, especially down this straight, he'll be probably close the gap by 10th or so, or maybe probably half a second, honestly. The power of this VL compared to the Josh Hill car. I can't remember all the cars' names.
VH
It's a
Commodore.
VH.
Thank you. Yes, this Jack knows a thing or two about driving this VL around, so he knows how much of a beast through the straight it is, and into the corners it's a bit heavy, hard to get around.
Notoriously heavy for its time. Quite a lot of power though to go with that, obviously. So it was a bit of a boat, and he's in stem as well. Very heavy and very quick in a straight line, making it good on tracks like Sandown, as I think we both showed, myself and Spivey. But on small little dainty tracks like this, it's not quite as strong.
Yes, because Josh...
Obviously the big long straight where you can open its legs.
Josh Hill and Spivey...
This section.
Josh Hill and Spivey equal that lap. Spivey unable to gain on him looking at the lap times, so I don't think this...
In this section we'll see Josh Hill pull away from them.
Oh, Angelo is yellow and he's binned it in the wall. Grabs reverse. Is he going to get out of everyone's way? Yes, he does.
Looks like he's just safe re-entry there. Well done from him.
Oh, Josh Hill is coming though, and he gets out of the way. It's good driving there.
Very good job. That's a good sign of a young driver, as we like to say.
Do we?
So, Nick, have you said anything about this man, Chris Viss? Is he still going to be classified in
Second.
P2 or still in second place?
Not sure yet. 1 second.
Oh, Angelo runs wide. That's one way to get out of the way of faster cars.
Final lap with Jack Green.
Yes,
Right on
probably go on
board
board with him.
with
Yep.
him. He's got the headlights on. We'll be flying down the main straight.
We love our headlights in
Into turn
VRL.
one.
Means we're going fast. Oh, there goes Nooks. All the way around. Those tyres have got to be absolutely shot. Oh, he's stuck in the wall. Is he? He gets it out. Look like he's about to
Oh,
get stuck.
he's out of the wall, that's good. Jack Green, though, he's going to be, hopefully for him, crossing the line in first position very soon.
That means he starts last on the grid next race, so he's got even more of a challenge next race to probably catch down Chris Viss, who's down in P8 because of his...
See a live gap here of where Chris Viss is in relation to Jack Green. He's a long way
And that's
back.
P1 for Jack Green.
Position 3, Matt Caldwell.
Big long wait until he gets here.
Long way back.
Oh, there's Viss.
In.
There's Snooks.
This should be second.
Yes, so
Caldwell crosses the line.
Viss
In the
P2,
third
Caldwell
position,
P3. Sanson's yellow.
corrected. And Patrick Donnelly crosses the line.
Spivey
Josh
made a
Hill,
mistake
not
somewhere.
too far behind him.
I think Spivey made a mistake.
A lap down. Angelo also a lap down, and Spivey looks like he has indeed made a mistake here. So
Sounds like Sansa's
Murdoch and
struggling to
Sanson
grab a gear here. I was just listening to him.
going very slowly. Murdoch,
Just listening to
where's
Sans.
Sanson?
I don't know. His car sounds very odd. He seems like he's
Yeah,
clutch
he's
rolling
back
it.
in
Is he bad out of
neutral
fuel?
at the moment.
Is he
He
clutch?
may actually, be out of fuel because he's got the clutch in and he's just riding at home in neutral.
Chris gives him a little tap over the
Chris Viss taps him across the line. Have you made Chris Viss aware that he'll get P2 for that race, Nick?
Oh, there's some versing going down the pitch, right?
Yeah, Viz did come second that race.
Yeah, okay.
Must have missed the second point when he spun. Not sure how that happened, but yeah, it happened.
Yeah, we saw him. What he did, he ran off down at that corner that
Turn 6.
quite a lot of people were messing up. That little left-hander.
Yeah, tough one.
Is it turn 6? Chaff, can we get a
Yeah,
fact here?
On the track map,
there
turn
must be
one
a
says
key timing
two
thing.
turns. So
Is turn 1 that whole hairpin?
Hmm?
How?
no, turn one is just the first kick to the right. Then
Okay, so it's
two,
turn 6.
Then it's turn 7 actually.
Turn 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I know it sounds
5,
dumb, but the first turn's 2 turns. Don't know why.
1, 2.
That's what
Three,
Wikipedia
four.
says.
Turn 1 is the long right-hander. Then there's a little kink in, which is turn 2. Then it tightens into turn 3. Is my understanding.
Yeah, and then
So-
that flat
That's
turn
all
4.
right-handers.
Then there's a quick turn to the right, turn 5, and quick back to the left, turn 6, then 7's that sweeping left-hander, which
Turn 7, okay.
onto the oval.
Yes, very confusing.
We head back to the pits to look at the results. Jack Green really got ahead quite early and just never looked back.
Don't want to scare you all,
Got
but
quite close and
do you reckon there might be another 10-minute wait? Just like we had the first race.
I would doubt it.
So we
Runs here and like.
Jack Green, Chris Viss, Matt Caldwell on the podium. Rather typical in this series so far. They've been quite the dominant drivers. Chris Viss takes home another Group C win. Patrick Donnelly and Josh Hill rounding out the Group C podium, and Max Spivey once again picking up third place in the Group A and the finishing order. We'll bring back the stream and the cars are on the grid for race number 2.
Your spoon. And yep, that's great. Oh, Sensen going past Blitz. Not really, because of Kamara. Oh, we'll get Colwell. Oh, Green got passed by Murdoch. I was Green, yeah, no.
Oh, the four
2 by 2.
in a bit of a pack here. 2 by 2. Jack Green looking to go around the outside of National.
Oh, he's right against the grass. Snooks is yellow. Snooks has almost put himself in the wall again. You don't want another safety car because of that.
Jack Green.
No, he's sending this car.
Maybe. He's almost bumped, has he? Oh, jeez.
Yes, the wind has now changed directions. When I was in the safety car, I saw the wind direction. It's changed ways, so now the driver's going to have to change their driving style again. Trying to adapt.
Oh, he's up the inside, is he? Looks like he's made it stick. Oh, good driving there from Jack Green. Good move. Yeah. Look at the straight line speed of this.
He should send it away, but Jack Green's going to get past Sanson down the straight.
Slightly inside.
Oh, Blitz! He's going to get a double overtake! Oh, what a move by
Blitz is
Green.
going to get... Oh.
Oh.
No. Oh, jeez, that was close.
This is a hefty battle here for P5. Sanson and now Murdoch running wide. Murdoch likes to get himself in situations here. This is his second time going for his side-by-side. So he got straight on the outside, unlike his teammate.
He's lost it again. Oh, not quite. That's a good move there. Oh. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hold
Snooks
him
in the pits. Snooks, he's not in the pits. He's spun it.
Snooks. Oh, he spun at the final corner. Looks like he's got to wait carefully, though.
Oh,
Caldwell from Biss. Down the main straight.
Caldwell tries to shove him out wide by sticking his nose there, so he
Looks
has
like
to
he's got to get it done, is he?
Oh, they've just...
they made contact. Oh.
Big...
Wow, that's close racing here. Brilliant action all around.
Side by side. Oh, Ryan looks very far wide.
Caldwell carrying a bit too much speed. He's got off. Oh, managed to keep it on the tarmac, but he's lost a lot of time there. So we switch back to Gus Sanson.
Snooks has just parked it here. He's slowly trying to get back on after he's burned up his tyres. So he's stuck at turn 3. I think I got told during the break. Oh, someone else is wide with him. Who's that? I've got to try to figure out who that is now. Angelo. Yeah, he's ran wide at the side of him.
Sanson and Murdoch side by side.
Oh, Jesus. First grid.
Drag race, that Kamara, man, he's just going to pull away from Sanson down the straight.
First grid always bringing action. That's shown again.
Murdoch around the outside of Blitz.
Massive lock up.
He's gone off massively.
He didn't get stuck in the wall.
Into the wall at turn 1.
This track is a bit...
He's rather lucky.
Snook retires. He parks it in the pits.
Sanson now. Following. Just about a second behind Blitz. Wonder if he's got a bit more left. Push here.
Donnelly's found his way into P3 again, like last race. So he's... Oh well, but he's got the charge.
Consistency is what's been helping him out here.
Spivey sends...
Max Spivey following him. For this last race, Max Spivey couldn't just keep up with him for the entire race here.
So we got one car retiring from this race and 11 cars left. There he goes.
Ryan Schmutz retires from the race. He's not had a good one. Causing the safety car at the start, of course.
He's stuck in that wall.
For the lack of audio.
Sanson is on the back of Blitz.
Good racing so far. Sanson all over the back of Blitz.
Is that Jack Green? Jack Green made a mistake. I saw that up the road.
He was in the wall coming through the last corner.
Very silly guy.
Yes, he is. He's
Angelo's yellow.
well,
He's very
actually.
far wide. Probably notify him about blue
Max
flag.
5, he's definitely catching up to Patrick Donnelly here. Try to line through the 1-2-3 complex there.
Blue flag's coming up ahead, so I wonder if that's going to pay a part. He's a bit far ahead, but I reckon these two will probably catch him pretty quickly.
Sanson too, right on the back of Blitz. Watching that timing tower.
Just see how much later sense and go under brakes in that Camaro. Actually, there's a Camaro snuck up behind him here, and he's seen coming. Who do we even watch?
Camaro down the straight. Oh, wow. Sanson's got the closest he has yet.
But he won't get him.
Spivey as well. He's right on the back of Patrick.
Oh, we watch Spivey? We'll watch Spivey. Let's get it. Through turn 3.
Fighting for his podium.
Yes. Fish still not being able to get away from Caldwell, actually, just further up. Caldwell's still hanging on there. Catches him.
Caldwell actually was the one catching this earlier on in the race until he made that mistake. But Patrick Donnelly, he looked like he lost the back end just a little bit there. Might have lost a couple tenths back to Spivey, but this will be where we see the move down the main straight. What kind of disadvantage does Spivey have on that final corner? Run a bit wide there by the looks of it.
Oh.
A couple car lengths back.
I don't think he's going to be able to get him down straight. That Beamer still has a bit of top speed.
5 tenths down, 4 tenths down. Yeah, not quite.
Sanson's on the back of Blitz also, coming down the straight, but he won't get him either because of the straight line speed like Camaro.
Yeah, that Camaro is probably second best to the VL in a straight line tonight. So you see Sanson still right on the back of Blitz. They make contact actually. And two men in good battles here.
Yes. Main one's between these two right now.
She'll settle back down. Max Spivey though. What can he do coming onto the straight? He's closer than he was last lap. Can he get it turned in properly?
Looks like he's having a bit of struggles coming through this corner.
He's got it. Got a better point this time.
Yeah, as soon as these laps go, the lap time go away, we see the gap. Why did he 4 tenths? Still 4 tenths. 3 tenths. And they hop on the brakes. A Dane on the back of Murdoch,
yeah,
actually.
Dane actually on the back of Murdoch. Murdoch gets past him.
Oh, Spivey got past.
Very close.
Donnelly's gone off.
Got past.
So has Angelo. Angelo's centred off.
Gone off. Angelo's gone off. He's stuck in the wall almost. Oh. Looks like he's out. Safe. For now.
This is around the
in front of Donnelly now.
This was the critical lap last race where the tyres started going off, and this is where the most incidents started happening, where tyres kind of like jump off and they don't really suspect it, start running wide at one corner and they reach tyres. Oh, Angelo's off again, and Sanson tries to follow. Re-enters the track. Oh!
Murdoch's made contact. Oh!
Gets a good catch from both of the drivers, but Angelo has disconnected. Caldwell's got in the lead. What is it called? Vis has spun it.
Caldwell's actually got in the lead. Where's Vis gone?
Been at turn 2.
Vis has made a mistake.
Oh, where do we even look?
I think he's just gifted Caldwell a win here. Like you said, Riley, lap 16, C1 for mistake. Come through.
On the back of this battle. Also, you just see the understeer of that Rover. Ooh, Sanson.
Sanson's off.
He's not really. He's got a bit of. So Adane's got the move, but he hops on the brakes early and just makes sure he doesn't punt Sanson. Just those two in front of these two battling also. The two Camaros. Actually, I think it's in the video.
Blitz and Murdoch.
Trainer 3 of NVIDIA here. Murdoch sets his fastest lap. Oh, Sanson's run a bit wide.
Sanson's run wide, Dane.
Dane might poke his nose up in turn
Oh, wow.
2. I think this is 3 here. That's bit 3.
Now we've got Jack Green going for that podium spot, trying to
Oh,
set
yeah.
Max
Spivey's just put himself in the
Very
wide.
true. Spivey's put himself on the wall too. Murdoch on the back of Blitz. Murdoch's taking it in very hot. Blitz. Oh.
I
Very
think
close to making contact there. He's battling back further as well. Dane on the back of Sanderson, on the back of Murdoch, on the back of Blitz.
Yes.
And Green also challenging for 3rd position. What a crazy race. It's battles all over the place.
Oh, Sanson's basically bump drafting Murdoch in the Camaro, but he knows he can't get past his nose, or just sit behind him. I wonder if there's going to be any chaos in turn 1. Oh, the Rover looks like they're sending it. Oh, the slightest touch. But that will send the Rover off.
And Dane looks like he's made a bit of a mistake. Oh, look how close this racing is here.
The 3 Nvidia cars.
Nelson runs off a little while.
Chris Fish sets his fastest lap on the charge down of quarter. Or the fastest lap of the race, actually, I should say. So he must have found some bit of grip in those tyres. Oh, Sanson. So now the Rover's back in. He bumps him. That's a very, very aggressive bump there by Dane. Then they gave Sanson a bit of a shock when he got a little tap in the rear. And Dane all over the back of Sanson. Now he's got the run.
Looks like he's going to do it. Oh,
Sanson going to run a bit wide.
Defending on Nash Murdoch. Brilliant driver.
Everything stays the same again. Great battling. Oh, Green's got past Spivey's. And that's Spivey's obviously made a mistake.
Yeah, Spivey's made a mistake here, but Donnelly now as well on the back of him. But Dane still right, covering Sanson as well as Murdoch on the back of Blitz.
I don't know really where to watch. Do we watch a Dane or do we watch the 2 Nvidia one cars? 2 Camaros. Oh, Sanson's left the door open. Dane's having a look. Sanson slowly closes the door.
I think a Dane is slightly quicker in a straight line, but he can't quite get it
Pulled up.
the power down quite as quick as Sanson. So. Patrick Donnelly as well, watching the timing boards.
Yeah, he's just closing that gap very fast.
Behind Spivey. This battle here between the 3 Nvidia guys. It's sort of looks like it's going to build up to something, but I'm not sure when it's going to.
Oh, here goes the Dane.
Might be just now.
Is the Dane finally going to get off? Try to get Sanson to run wide.
Sanson.
Gets up on the curve. That's not going to help you. Yeah, that did not help him at all getting up on that curve.
And look at him lose ground all the way down the straight. Chris Viss, though, he's caught back a couple seconds on Causeway. Murdoch here on Blitz. He's braking slightly later as well. They've got very close to making contact.
Oh.
And again, look how close that is. Wow.
Just look at that track, man. These 4 cars just chugging along. Donnelly also on the back of Spivey.
Will he make a move on Murdoch? Oh, he's lost it. Oh, good save there. Got the cars on edge.
Yes, these tyres will be absolute shot. Oh, tap of the wall. See, Sanson takes a very far wide out line, and Dane takes a very tight line. So I wonder if we will see Dane maybe take the wide line, follow him through, sit in the slipstream, and go for it down the straight. Well, we see
Donnelly as well, right on the back of Spivey. This battle might heat up. Those other guys haven't really even made a move for a while. They've just been nose to tail for
Spivey's
So
actually
long.
missed that apex.
Spivey looks like his tyres are a bit dead, and I can tell for you from experience to be
How close to Anson
really
is.
hard on the tyre. Be stuck back to these guys.
Battle for
Really,
P6.
really good battling from these guys. Oh,
Oh.
look how close that is in the
Sansa
background.
trying not to blow up his teammate, but also try to defend from. Oh, Adane finally gets past. It was a bit of a mistake from Sanson. So all that pressure he's been building on, he finally got it. Adane's just got to set off to the other two Nvidia in the Camaro. Oh, Murdoch right out to the wall. Onto the penultimate lap for these lot. Caldwell coming around the final corner. So these guys actually all are straight down from being lapped. Final lap.
Wow, look at these guys fly through.
Oh! Blitz's got a big touch, but I don't think Murdoch will go capitalise on that because probably a bit of comms going on between these lot as a teammate. And we better go watch Caldwell as he crosses the line because it's the right thing to do.
See them finish the race here. But look at these guys, they following so close.
Yes, as they go into the final lap. I think it's going to be an all-out send from all of them. I don't think there's any going to be any more teamwork. Oh!
Oh, Tanton.
He's got the run. He's going to get the slipstream from his teammates. That's going to help him a lot. He's absolutely left Adane in the
Got
dust.
past him.
Murdoch covers, Blitz covers for Murdoch. Oh, Caldwell gets the win, Fist following behind.
Oh,
He's on the grass.
Tanton's
Oh!
off.
Everybody tries
Adane,
to.
he's pushed him off too.
I think he's redressing.
I think Adane is going to take that position.
Yeah, so Caldwell across the line first, then Jack Green. Spivey's holding off attack from Donnelly. Keeps it in front.
And he looks like, oh, he's lost the back end there.
But we can go back to this battle for P6 now between the two Nvidia. He runs it on the grass, he covers the inside, Murdoch just sends it. Tries to get past on his teammate. Can he try it into the final corner? I don't think he can. There's a very short run to the straight. It's not like Sandown where you can just tuck him behind. It's finish line's right there, and yes.
Wow, what a crazy race. Caldwell wins. Chris Fish in P2. Green in P3. Spivey P4 once again. Donnelly couldn't quite nab P4 off Max Spivey. But he's come home in P5. Blitz, Murdoch, Adane and Sanson. Great battle from you guys.
Yes.
And Caldwell, yeah, looks like he's just done a lap of honour. Good drive from him. Although, dare I say it, got a little bit lucky when Viss binned it. Josh Hill, not really too sure what happened with him. At one stage he was quite near the front. And Caldwell just drifts around. Must be happy with himself for sure.
Yo.
Jack
Hello,
Green.
Jack Green.
Can we get a quick interview with Jack Green?
That one. Well, what are your thoughts on your contact at the start of safety car restart?
Yeah, the safety car restart. I have to look at the replays. I'm going to assume it's a classic case of he understeered into me whilst I turned down on him a bit. Would I be right in thinking that?
Yeah, it was very tight.
A lot.
Lots of pressure.
Shush, buddy.
Obviously,
I tried to give him room, but bloody the camber of that turn falls off on the other side slightly, and so you really can't hang the car out too wide. Otherwise, it'll just kick the ass out, especially after a safety car when the tires don't have much grip. So I didn't really want to have the car too wide, and obviously he was there. It's also probably a case of similar to like Phillip Island, where people take different lines into that turn. I take quite a wide line into that turn, whereas a lot of other people like to have a much tighter line. So I think some people thought I was inviting them up the inside, which I wasn't. That's just the racing line I take. and then I'd try and really straighten out the exit, which most other people weren't doing.
Yes.
Very true. Spivey, what are your thoughts? Come home with P4 in both races, I believe.
I wanted a podium, but Jack Green didn't allow it.
Didn't you spin yourself?
No, I didn't spin. I just messed up
Lost
a
it
bit.
back in.
Yeah, he locked up coming into
I
Turn
hit the
Yeah,
inner.
what turns that?
I hit the inner
Sorry.
curb, and normally you can catch it, but at that stage, all
the
my
tyre wear,
lefts
yeah.
were red, and they just couldn't do it.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you guys witness the wind that we had during the race that you didn't have during practice?
What was the win?
It was about 30 or so K wind. That's why people were struggling in turn 7. There was a bit of wind pushing you guys out.
Oh, wind! Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what you said. I'm gonna be clear honest. I didn't notice a single thing.
Okay, that's boring, bro. Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Whoa.
So
We're
what
screwed,
happened?
stewards.
What happened under the safety car? Because I smashed into Blitz because I was just
No, it's
going.
your fault, of course.
Mr. Max Angelo, or whatever his name is, when the safety car was
This isn't on
called.
stream, is it? Stop the stream.
It's on stream.
We don't need this ranting on the stream.
Okay, see you guys.
Well, I wasn't about to rant, but
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone.
Good
Just give it a bit,
race
Jack.
tonight. Brilliant battle at the end there.
Oh, just quickly before you, Spivey P4 says Jake B, so okay.
What's the
Fuck,
state of
he's
origin?
speaking English?
Sign up.
Yes,
State
sign up.
of origin.
And I'm going to be starting a petition to remove Velocity admins because